Hello and welcome back to more Vintage Cube Draft. Look at this. Figured out how to zoom. It's different than it used to be, but we can do it now. So there we go. Okay, we got Mox Diamond. Really, really good card. There's also a walk-in closet in the pack, which is good with Mox Diamond, right? Because you like accelerate it out and then use this to play the land. So if I could take those two at the same time, that would be pretty sick. Grim Monolith is just a great pickup. Vaultborn Tyrant is pretty strong. Solitude is good. I mean, this is a reasonable pack, but it's like something you'd want to open pack two because there's a lot of different like directions to go. I think I'm gonna look at it's either for me Mox Diamond or Grim Monolith, and Mox Diamond just tends to produce the like overall strongest decks. Because there's like it's color fixing, which is really important, and its acceleration that's quite reliable. Like Mox Opal is good, but you kind of often have to draft your whole deck around it. Whereas Mox Diamond's good in an aggro deck, good in a control deck. You really just have to have like a modest land count. This pack, I mean, there's a mana leak. What is this? Activate only if you control an island or a mountain. Okay. Interesting. Did they cut? No, there's no way they cut duels and shocks. Okay. Mana leak is tempting. Once Upon a Time's okay. I like Phyrexian Revoker. Most people don't seem to like it, but it does good stuff. So I could consider taking that here. Worth noting, Mana Leak is like the only blue card in the pack, so that could help me cut blue. I mean, Questing Beast. You know what? Let's Questing Beast. I was looking at all those cards. There's some good, but like, I like attacking with this card. And that's the truth of it. Um, this pack, Fanatic of Ronus, is pretty good with Questing Beast. Just do that. There's Jite. Field of the Dead is an awesome inclusion. They made a lot of good changes to this cube recently. I don't know if this is a Field of the Dead deck. There's Counterspell, but I mean Jite is just busted. We'll take a Jite. They added Currency Converter. I don't know how I feel about that one, but I mean it's something. Like it's unique. I like seeing that. The cards that I want to see them cut is like the Tribal Flame stuff, because like you kind of just end up in that if your draft goes poorly most of the time. And I would rather just have a red card that I'm excited about if I'm playing red. What do you do? 4/4 Trample Haste. You know what? I think I'm just gonna take the 2 4 mana 4/4 haste creatures. I'm not saying this is good. I think Galvanic Blast is a better pick, but Glorybringer's in the cube. We're just this is what's happening. I could take Hex Drinker now. Manifold Key, Grief, Subtlety, Deck Fade, and Magda. Yeah, let's take a Hex Drinker. Green Red Beatdown is like one of my favorite like decks in the cube. It's just fun. Glorybringer's back, so we have the chance to do that. I just wish Zealous Conscripts was still here. And that would make me very happy. But I mean, like Fnatic plus these two is kind of sick. I know you need like these in play for Fnatic to work, but kind of sick. Okay, here we have Lotus Cobra, Green Sun Zenith, Arena of Glory. You can exert to give Questing Beast haste. So I've made a couple comments like that. I forgot what it was. I was like, if you Shallow Grave Questing Beast at his haste or something, and I got so many comments. It's like, Caleb, Questing Beast already has haste. And yes, that was the joke. Clearly, it's my delivery or something, but that was the joke. I'm tempted to just take Green Suns. It can get Hex Drinker, Fanatic, or Beast. The alternative would be just Avacyn's Pilgrim. I'll take a Green Sun. Here's Endurance. There's Goldspan Dragon. What does this card do? Flying Ward 1. Whenever you attack, target attacking creature connives X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. Okay. I mean, Tubby Dragon's a 4/4 to go with Fanatic of Ronus. Endurance is probably better, but however, Tubby Dragon, this is a pretty good group monolith deck. There's also the Proving Ground. How did Grim Monolith wheel? What is happening here? Yeah, it's between these two. This is pretty decent fixing, and I could end up in Jund. Grim Monolith is just good and very hard to replace. Oliphant is good fixing. Detective Phoenix less useful when I already have all these haste cards. So we will take the Oliphant. Thornstire Village versus Goblin Crater Maker. I'll do this. Commercial District. I mean, the colors we're in are open. Force of Vigor is very good, but Commercial District is also very good. Here we get Underground Mortuary versus Galvanic Blast. I'm gonna take the Shock. I know I don't have any artifact things, but that's okay. Well, I accidentally auto picked, I think, my second to last pick. It didn't show anything, but I did get an Everflowing Chalice, which is really good in this deck. Last pick, Everflowing Chalice. I don't know. This has been a weird draft. I got a very late Grim Monolith and a very late Everflowing Chalice, and those are like those are the Vintage Cube cards. What are you guys taking? Here we have Skull Clamp, Ignoble Hierarch, Chandra. Shifting Woodland actually could be decent in this deck because I mean, Copy Dragon or Questing Beast. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Questing Beast are interesting. For me, it's between Hierarch and Chandra, and I think just, I mean, Chandra's really cool too, right? She accelerates us. I love Chandra. Let's take Chandra. I just want Chandra and Glorybringer. That's kind of all I can ask for. Asika's Chariot? Okay. I like that. Carry Zev's okay. I don't have Gut. So there's that. Plain Swamp Forest. This isn't. No, it's not the colors I want. I'll take the Chariot, I guess. This is a 4-drop tribal here. Hey, there's Gut. Hang on a second. This is not necessarily the best Gut deck ever. That being said, we can probably still make it work because I think Orcish Lumberjack is gonna wheel, and Gut's broken. I mean, we're gonna take it. It'll require a little bit of pivoting. Like, this is why I always say don't do what I was doing, which is take all the 4-drops, because there's so many of them, right? Like, is Rampaging Raptor that much better than Asika's Chariot? Not necessarily. So it's on me for sure. This pack we have Screaming Nemesis, which is pretty good. Deathrite Shaman. We don't have any like easy way to put cards into our graveyard, but that's an option. City of Traders I like, but it's a little weird because City of Traders is good with 3s, less good with 4s, because you can go either turn 1 City of Traders, turn 2 thing, or turn 1 land, turn 2 City of Traders. It's pretty awkward if you need to wait till turn 3 to play it. So for me, I'm between Deathrite Shaman and Pest Infestation and Screaming Nemesis. I think I need a little bit of interaction, so I'm going to take the Infestation. Renin 6, Sylvan Caryatid. As much as I love Renin 6, I think I need to take the Caryatid because this deck, with all these 4s, I need some way to play them. Okay, we have not the best pack. I mean, there's another 4. I could take Loot the Pathfinder. This is another haste card. It's new, I believe. And you can Black Lotus. I mean, I'm going to try it. Might as well. The other option would be like an Ulvenwald Oddity, which is also another 4-mana 4/4 trample haste. So that's, I mean, this does require blue, right? I'd have to like pick up this breeding pool, but it seems pretty messed up. It has haste. You can Green Sun Zenith for it. We're going to try it. It's a new card. Here's Nissa. Okay, I think we're doing fine. What is this card? When this enters, search your library for a land card, put it in your hand, and then 5 mana to transform. You make some dinos. Gives your creature stuff, gives you dinos. Okay, I mean, that's cool. Definitely taking Nissa. Nissa's broken. Okay, I know I passed a lot of 1-mana elves, but it would be pretty cool to get some. Although, the way this curve works, like, we kind of just need 2-mana accelerations. Oh, but the dragon guy. Oh my gosh. I mean, like, I could take Basalt Monolith. Let's be real though. It's Glorybringer time. Okay, I think we have enough top end. Comment down below if you disagree. Let me know if you think I need more top end, specifically hasty, expensive cards. Oh geez. Okay, we got that. We do have carries of Gut. Honestly, probably worth just running She's kind of weird given the overall goal of the deck, but decent. Orcish Lumberjack can help us like ramp out a Glorybringer. I don't hate that. I don't know if I'm playing it necessarily, but it could be good. So we're definitely going to want a high land count. But I mean, look at haste, 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 haste. Screaming Nemesis has haste. Just saying. We'll take this, I guess. I'm not playing it. Haste. This doesn't have haste, does it? This does give us a basic land in the hand. And then make dinos. But it's 5 mana to flip. This one's probably over here. Oh, geez. There's Broadside Bombardiers. I mean, haste. Sentinel. You know, we're just getting this card's broken. We're just doing it. This is just like all of the haste cards in the cube. Definitely gonna be mulliganing. Oh my gosh. We got past a Mana Crypt in this deck? Jeez. Okay, I mean that's like literally everything I could have ever asked for. Better. Actually, Soul Ring's probably better than this deck because I don't have so many ones, but like hard to complain. Very hard to complain about that. Now everything's great. I can go turn 1 Gut, turn 2 Chandra Torch of Defiance or something. Layla has haste. um she does have haste. She's pretty bad with a deck that has this many high drops. Sowing Myco Spawn is interesting. Because it just puts a land into play. This is basic. Any land. Crazy. And then Blood Rage Challenger is also interesting. The thing I don't like about it is it's 5 mana. There's also Library of Alexandria, which, like, honestly, this deck is not going to make too many plays in the first turn. So this is probably the pickup just because if it happens to be in my opener, I'll get some good value out of it. Fury's great. This gives me something to do. Oh, they added Ketramos. Ketramos I've heard is very broken. Not for this deck, obviously. Fury's great. We'll play Fury. Just worth saying, Craterhoof has haste. That's all. Worth mentioning. Here is a Wooded Foothills. Just give us a little bit more mana. Mind Collapse is fine, but we'll take the fixing. I do love a Smuggler's Copter. There's also Fiery Confluence. Confluence is a bit expensive. Copter gives us something to do. The biggest issue with Copter here and why I might not take it is like all of the good cards in my deck have haste. So the normal benefit you can get off Copter, which is like you play something and crew the Copter, goes away when half of your deck or more has haste. I mean, it's like Lumberjack, X Drinker, Carry Zev. I mean, there's some. It's a really good card. I'll take it. Here we have Bone Crusher Giant, Territorial Kavu, Springheart Nantuko, a Braid. Mana Tithe. Look at it. It's back in the cube. Unfortunately, not for this deck. I'm looking at a Braid. Bone Crusher is also really good, just because like what it does for the curve. But being able to kill land seems pretty sick. If I can bestow a Springheart Nantuko onto something that seems good, I think I'm gonna take a Braid. Here we get Tarfire, I guess. Oh no, Steam Vents. Steam Vents for Loot the Pathfinder, yeah. Oh, they brought in General Ferris Rockrick. That's pretty sick. Ewit, maybe. Stomping Ground, Malevolent Rumble, Seething Song. Is this a Seething Song deck? It could be. I mean, it's really only... That's decent with some of these cards. I think I'm going to take the Stomping Ground for fixing, but I wouldn't blame anyone for Seething Songing. Blood Raid, Sowing Come Around. This has haste, so we'll take it. This has haste, so we'll take it. I don't think I have mana for that. I'll take a Mind Collapse, just in case I'm playing against like a super aggressive deck. Anamorphose. It's a little weird, but I mean it effectively just lets me play a smaller deck, and anything that draws me closer to Mana Crypt or Grim Monolith will make this deck much more playable. So I think I do run it. Um, it also technically lets me play Loot the Pathfinder. I probably shouldn't have this card in the deck, but I want to try it because it's new and it has haste. So Fury is a 0-drop. Boseiju is a great pickup, actually. I mean, this deck is kind of sweet. It's a little bit disparate in its game plan, but it's got cool stuff. I need to make a bunch of cuts. Honestly, I think I might cut Smuggler's Copter just for the reason we mentioned, the haste problem. So I could remove Gut Carry Zev, but that does give me just some really sick early plays. Oliphant, I guess, will count as a land. Mana Crypt is kind of a land. This is Mana Fixing. This is not a land, so I need to make like 5 cuts. So it's going to be Bloodbraid Challenger. I mean, it probably should be this if I want to win. It probably should be that. Mostly just because I don't have great fixing for it, right? It's the 1 Steam Vents. It's like pretty sick, but not for today. Today we are making hasty boys and girls and just winning. Screaming Nemesis, Prostate Bombardiers. I guess with cutting that, I could remove Manamorphose now, because I do need to make cuts from the deck. I kind of want to remove Gut and carry Zev. This, like, really focuses in on the game plan, which is just turn, like, 1 or 2, Accelerant, and then haste, 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 haste. This is 16 land. I definitely want 17 land in this deck. So Lumberjack, like Black Lotuses, right? Sacrifice the forest, add 3. So you play turn 1, you have 5 mana turn 2, 5 mana turn 3. Yeah, that's pretty good in the deck. I guess for now, I'll cut the Galvanic Blast. We're just going to go 8-7. 15 land, 16 with Oliphant. Mana Crypt kind of counts as 17. Quite a few mana sources. Just green red haste. I want to figure out how to put this in, but I guess I'm running Everflowing Chalice. So there are quite a few bad hits with it. Oh wait, hang on. Let's put our fixing in here. I don't think I'm gonna run Jetmir's Garden. I think I don't need a tapped land. Now I can add basics. Okay. This makes way more sense. 15, sort of 16. Honestly, the way the deck is, I think I'm just going to cut this for 1 more land. I don't want to, like, be looking to top deck. Like, I just need to curve out. And if I'm waiting for a land to hit 5 and I draw that, I'm going to be really sad. So we're going to like this. See you all round 1. Alright, we're playing as DGIE. I will keep this hand. It's not amazing, but we have a turn 1 Accelerant, the lands to play the Accelerant, Fury to kill early stuff. And it looks like we're playing the mirror match. My opponent rolled I guess just once. Seeker's Chariot, definitely. I'm not going to Fury just the Hierarch. If they play another thing, then I probably will. But like Jite is pretty good at cleaning this up. Okay. When it enters or attacks, make a map. That card is pretty crazy. Land? Yep, technically land. Let's go Fanatic. I think Screaming Nemesis is pretty good against the Sentinel. I mean, it just kind of blocks and takes care of it, so I don't feel the need to Fury just yet. Fury only does 4. If it could kill both, I would, but if their turn is just map on the Sentinel attack, I'm kind of okay with that. A bit of a problem. They figured out the haste thing, but honestly, I'm glad I can't save Fury because this is a great Fury target. So we're hoping they don't kill Fnatic. They would have to sacrifice the Sentinel to kill the Fnatic, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But if I do block here, they can sacrifice a map to kill Fnatic, so I'm gonna take 5. Okay, they just hit me for 2. This card is unbelievably strong. It is weird that we're playing like a very close mirror match. Okay, so I get to go play Boseiju. Definitely want 4 mana, and is it Questing Beast or a Seeker's Chariot? I think Questing Beast, because that lets me get in an attack here. And it's a 4 power for Fnatic, so next turn is going to be crazy. Opponent gets a tapped land. So I get to attack. I have a stop in the second main. I was having issues when like I don't know, Magic Online updated and it like moved all of my uh stops. That was very freaky. Okay, let's activate Fury, and I don't have double red, so let's get rid of this Rampaging Raptor. So Fury's gonna do this. Pretty good. Will I trade Questing Beast with the Sentinel? That's the question. I feel like I don't want to because I can just GT. Questing Beast sort of represents like huge amounts of mana. They do attack. So they only have 2 mana up. They get a map token. So I take 4. I go to 9. But then I can just trade anytime after this. Because by keeping Questing Beast in play, I get to go Asika's Chariot into Screaming Nemesis or Screaming Nemesis GT Equip. And I think those are both pretty good. So I'm going to take the damage. My opponent surveils. They did get a blue source, so they could have counter magic up. They kept it on top and they don't activate the map token. Interesting. Let me check what I can green suns for here. Not a ton. Hex Drinker maybe is the best one. So let's add 4. And I mean, the chariot's not even that great here. So let's attempt to play Umezawa's GT first. Okay, that resolves. Then I'm going to play a Screaming Nemesis. Then I'm going to equip here. Because I'd rather have them trade with Screaming Nemesis than the Questing Beast. Okay, goes through. So, a lot of triggers here. So GT is going to give me 2 charge counters. Screaming Nemesis can deal 4 damage to their face. I think I'm just going to have this kill the Sentinel. I think saving GT charge counters makes sense. We pass. Okay, so we can kill Hex Drinker, and this is why saving GT counters is so good. You got it. Level up. Okay, now I will kill this. This is like straight up a mirror match. It's very bizarre. I think I do kind of want a Galvanic Blast. I want it a little bit more. I don't know. The Chariot seems kind of awkward in this matchup. The Flyers seem really good. So pretty happy about those. I almost want to bring in Craterhoof as like a mirror breaker. I guess that's what Kiki Chiki is supposed to do. Hey everyone, I'm really excited to announce that the game that I spent the last 3 years of my life working on is now just commercially available. We did a Kickstarter about 2 years ago, raised $364,000, and I'm delivering those games right now, and I got some extra copies, so if you want to get a copy of it, now's a good time to do it. If you go to algomancy.io, link in the description, there's a bunch of information about the game, some gameplay animations, learn to play stuff. But if you want a copy, you can click buy it now, go to the store, and you could just get a copy of the game. It ships from a warehouse either in the United States or one in Europe. So you can get customs duty-free shipping within Europe or, within the United States. I do ship to Canada, Australia, New Zealand, that kind of thing as well. So now's a good time to get it. 70% of the copies that I got have already been claimed. So, I just wouldn't want you to miss out on this chance because the next print run's probably going to be at least a year from now. So if you're interested at all, go check it out. You can get that, some tokens or playmats or anything else. Otherwise, just enjoy the video. Ooh, okay. We get a choice. Definitely keeping this. We get to decide if we want to go Library on the Draw and just have tons of cards, or go Orcish Lumberjack into Nissa. Oh boy, that's a tough call. I'm trying to think what could go wrong with Orcish Lumberjack into Nissa. I think I'm gonna get greedy. I don't know. They didn't do anything on their turn. And I'm just going to be up like 4 cards. Draws me to Mana Crypt maybe. I can Lumberjack turn 2. And they have a Zurin Orb. Green Suns for 1. You got it. Is it just Hex Drinker? Okay. Hierarch makes sense. Sort of regretting my decision, but who doesn't love to draw some cards? Let's draw now. Okay. You know what? I don't regret my decision at all. So I definitely want an Orcish Lumberjack, and I want another forest. So let's wooded Foothills. Oh, I guess that doesn't work. Right. Yeah, because I needed red to play the lumberjack. Okay, well, we'll play mountain. I should have stomping grounded. That's on me. Then I get to go lumberjack. And I'm gonna wait to activate library here. You know what? That's a pretty dang good card. But if they attack me with the hamster, I can kill them with Nissa. They'll still keep the hamster, but at least Minsk and Boo will be out of here. If they don't attack, we're in a little bit of trouble, I think. Take 5. This card is so ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna draw. Questing Beast is also quite good against Minsk and Boo. Actually, that's really good here. Okay, so what do I want to do? What can I do? If I shock in Stomping Ground, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana off of Orcish Lumberjack. 7 mana off of Orcish Lumberjack. I think that lets me go Chandra into Questing Beast. I kind of want to get Nissa who shakes the world down too. So let's shock in Stomping Ground. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. Add green. Sacrifice this. I'm gonna add red, green, red. So I can go 4 for Chandra. I'll only have 4 mana left if I mana crypt, right? No. I have 6 mana. I think I can go. Let's just go for it. We're gonna find out. Mana crypt. If I play Chandra, that's 5. I think I can do everything. Play Chandra. Uptick Chandra for some red. Oh, I can also just. Well, the 4/4 is Vigilance. I can downtick Chandra on Boo, and then Questing Beast to kill Minsk and Boo. That's also pretty good, but I think Nissa is better. So let's uptick Chandra. Up to 6. Play Nissa. Play Ignoble Hierarch. Untap Nissa. And then we kill Minsk and Boo. Okay, that was a turn. I think this makes sense because I'm racing Mana Crypt at this point. This is on me. I should have had an extra forest in play, which would actually be massive, given my current hand. So that's kind of why I felt like I needed Nissa in play, because then any forest off the top lets me play like both of my creatures, I think. You know, they're both 4 mana, 4/4 haste. Pyrogoyf. 2 damage to something. Okay, they hit the Hierarch. Honestly, kind of the best target I could have asked for. Do I take the 4 and go to 8? I think the answer is yes. Oh. They're attacking Nissa? Sure. That's fine. It's only 5. I think what they should have done is attack Nissa and then Pyrogoyf the Nissa. That makes it pretty hard for me. Tails never fails. Green? There you go. Commercial District. So let's play this. Put this into my graveyard. So I can untap it with Nissa, but then I'm gonna have to sacrifice it to the Lumberjack. Well, Chandra is going. Definitely want to play a Questing Beast. I think I just don't sacrifice it. I just untap it with Nissa. Tap for double green. Play Questing Beast. I can then move to attacks. This feels reasonable. They can block one with Pyrogoyf, Chandra will kill the other, or I can just attack with Questing Beast. Okay, they're keeping Pyrogoyf around, so we are going to kill Boo here. Pass turn. Can she? Is this non-creature? Non-creature land, so you can't just keep growing the same land. Scythe Cat Cub. So this is a 2/2. Whenever landfall, you can put counters on stuff and like double counters. Kind of sick, actually. Okay, they're attacking Nissa with Pyrogoyf. I kind of want to just chump with the Lumberjack, to be honest. Let's just chump. Lumberjack isn't doing a lot right now. I don't really have any forest to sacrifice. And this lets me attack with Questing Beast. Tails never fails. Okay. Fails sometimes. Oh, buddy. We love Glorybringer. Did I mention how much I love Glorybringer? I could do all of it. Ulvenwald Oddity. Play a mountain. Uh, add double red. 5 mana Glorybringer. Haste. Haste. I wonder if my opponent's figured out the game plan yet. Attack and exert. So I have 2 vigilance, so we're like fine here. I guess I'll kill. Honestly, this, I think just limiting their mana makes the most sense to me. I'm 1 damage short of killing them. But they have Zurin Orb too, so it doesn't really matter. They take all of it. They go to 1. Alright, what do you got, opponent? Hey, we did it. See you all next round. Oh, right, we're playing in Shinokai. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this hand. This could be a very fast Fury. Currently, I'm gonna play Commercial District turn 1. And I guess Grim Monolith turn 2. I would like to undo this game and let me start on the play. That would be pretty cool. Maybe I braid turn 2. Forest. Yeah. I'll keep that on top. Possible I'm supposed to bottom that looking for like I don't even know. I mean, my deck is all 4 drops, so I think having 4 lands is probably a good idea. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is going on over there? I'm supposed to be the 5 man on turn 2 guy. Okay. I'm okay with them doing nothing. Do I abrade the mana crypt? Probably in their upkeep. I mean, if they had nothing to do on 5 mana, they might have Factor Fiction here, and that would be devastating. But they don't. Cast this here. I guess I maybe should have waited for them to top. They have Paradoxical Outcome? Jeez. What? Okay. I mean, that's it. I'm glad they added that to the cube, but wow, that's brutal for me. Yeah, sick deck. Imagine being on the draw, right? And they have the Haywire Might too? Okay. I mean, yeah. I have the Broadside Bombardiers. I think I kind of have to go X-Drinker Fanatic here. And then hope to top deck one of my 4-drop hasters. Because if I play... Oh, wait, they don't have green. They have 4 cards in hand. They don't have green. I think I'm still going to go for a Fanatic here. I can still cast Fury next turn off Fanatic. This is such a sick Paradoxical Outcome deck. The Urza Saga is going to be a problem too. Okay. They don't do a lot, and there's a Nissa. We love a Nissa. Go Mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can play Nissa. I can Grim Monolith and Nissa with 1 mana up. I don't think I need to do that. Dude, is the lag back already? I thought we were past this. Nope, it's back. Okay, we have Nissa. Nissa's gonna untap this forest. Forest is gonna attack for 3. And then we're gonna play the Monolith. I could use the Monolith to level up Hexdrinker, but I think... Oh! I was supposed to level up Hexdrinker and use that mana off Fanatic. Yeah, because it becomes a 4/4. That's... Yeah, I would have had a 4/4 and 1 extra mana this turn. We'll see if it comes back to bite me. They have Manifold Key, so they can do Sensei's Divining Top stuff. With Key Top, I'm pretty sure you can tap top, use Key to untap it, retap it to draw, and then you'll draw a card and then draw and put put top on top. So they Brazen Borrower the Nissa. And they can make a giant artifact token. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Okay. Well, we can undo my mistake. Oh, hold up. Okay, I can still Hex Drinker here. Do this, level you up once. This is going to be a pest infestation for the ages. Level up again. Level up again. This. I mean, playing Nissa here is pretty sick, but 5. Yeah, Nissa adds a ton of mana. She effectively cost 1, I think. So we're gonna untap here. 8. This costs 7. So I can leave Commercial District untapped here. Pest Infestation. So I'm gonna kill Urza's Saga, Mox Ruby, and Manifold Key is, well, if I just kill Mana Crypt, they don't have like good mana. I'll just kill Mana Crypt. Wait, what is X? Do I do one more? It would be 3. Yeah. What is happening? Oh, this taps for 2. Okay. So I have 1 extra. They make a Saga token. These things die. I get so many dudes. Let's level you up. And pass turn, I guess. So playing Nissa prevented me from killing one more thing. Because Nissa effectively costed 1 mana last turn. Got him. Okay. Artifact deck. Yeah, let's just run it back. Wow, this library pick is really doing stuff. We'll take it. We can go library, draw turn 1. Next turn, go Chalice Kicked. And then, I mean, we have Pest Infestation against this deck, so hard to complain too much. They do have a Saga. I guess I'll just draw now, so I don't forget. Technically less optimal, but whatever. Now, they keep drawing Mox, which is a little bit scary. We draw Bombardiers. Let's go... I guess I have a lot more double red. So let's do this. Cast with Multi-Kicker 1. Pass turn. Rampaging Raptor, when it deals combat damage to a player, deals that much damage to planeswalkers or battles. Got it. So next turn I can either draw a card and play a Bombardiers. Yes, that's a double green card. I want to wait for a bigger Pest Infestation, I think. I think I will draw a card into Bombardiers. Because the Menace lets me kind of guaranteed get in for an attack. And I mean, this card is busted, so. They make a thing. Sacrifice, it does 2 damage. So Menace Haste, might as well. They can hit me for some stuff, but next turn, I have a lot of options. I can Goldspan Dragon. I can Pest Infestation for 2. Given that they're going for this, especially if they just equip a Shadow Spear, I think Pest Infestation and then Broadside Bombardiers is kind of just disgusting. Okay. I mean, they do 6. That's, you know, that's a lot. But we get to go Forest, Pest Infestation. Honestly, it's probably just the 2 constructs, although I'm getting a bunch of tokens. They're going to give their thing Trample. If I kill these 2, they just have a bunch of mana, but nothing in play. Sure. I get to attack. Do I want to throw a pest at them? I don't think so. Mightstone and Weakstone does get to kill the Bombardiers. But honestly, like, that's great. 5 mana, they kill something is fine with me. We got more haste. What did I tell you? This deck is all haste. Demonic Tutor. Okay. Curious what they're grabbing. I guess now would be a good time for Eternal Witness to have been in the deck. Isika's Chariot. So, I can Goldspan Dragon. I don't need the card draw. I think the play here is to Goldspan Dragon, and I'll have 1 mana left over, which will be green. Yeah, let's go this. This. Attack with all of these. Then we can Green Sun Zenith for Fanatic of Ronus. And the nice thing about this is if they have a board wipe, I can eternalize this. If they don't have a board wipe, this adds an insane amount of mana, and like flipping this is just game over. So I'm guessing they're gonna Paradoxical Outcome here. Or Tinker, maybe? Ah, Coveted Jewel. Beautiful. Metamorph the Jewel. Okay. I mean, their deck is beautiful, because now they get to PO, probably, and then draw so many cards. Oh, this also could be an upheaval. Mind Twist me. Okay. I mean, that's rough. I wish they had Mind Twisted a Fanatic of Ronus, but There are worse things. I have a big flying dude. I draw wooded foothills. Oh, but they're gonna give this lifelink. Okay, that's pretty bad. Oh, they forgot about this. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I completely forgot about that too, to be honest. Um, okay, we have a lot of stuff going on. Let's start by drawing a card. Okay, we get to go Forest, Mox Diamond, discard Wooded Foothills, 23, bunch of green, play Nissa. See, here's where I need a Craterhoof Behemoth, you know? Go Sylvan Caryatid, Noble Hierarch. I don't even know what to Green Sun Zenith for, so I have to check. Oh, Hex Drinker. Yeah. Let's grab Hex Drinker, Green Sun for 2. Make him big. And now they can't gain life. This is the best mistake I've ever had an opponent do. Level up. Level up. We use protection from everything. Let's untap our forest. And let's level this up one more time. Okay, good luck, opponent. They definitely did not have paradoxical outcome last turn because they would have obviously done that. Steel Seraph gives the germ flying, so they're gonna get the coveted jewels back. Okay, you got it. If they have a storm kill, I could die. I mean, it's kind of sick. No blocks. Mana and cards to you too. So I guess for me, this is just when it attacks, it isn't blocked, right? I think the play for me was actually to just attack with like 2 pest tokens and keep back golds. There's no way I would have known they would give it flying. There's no way that's correct. If I had known, yeah, that would be correct, but like there's no way. I wish I could like top deck Pest Infestation now with how much mana I have. Also, I think they could have just killed me if they're doing no, right. They had to do that to then to draw the cards. That's right. Not entirely sure what to do here. They're going to hit my Fanatic probably. What are you hitting? Yeah. I mean, it's Treachery my dragon. This is unacceptable. They're making a 17/17 lifelink trample. Does not have flying. We deck them. I mean, Questing Beast is pretty good. Play a Questing Beast. Let's. I mean, I have a ton of mana, so let's Commercial District just to make sure I draw the right thing here. Fury is pretty good. So Nissa is going to untap this one. And I will attack with a 7/7 Hex Drinker. Give me the coveted jewels. Thank you. And thank you. Beseiju can do it, actually. Yeah, Beseiju I think does it. So I can go, I guess just Screaming Nemesis. This gives flying or lifelink. And Shadow Spear gives trample. So I probably, this already has flying. And both of these are going to be lethal next turn. So if I Fury the Goldspan Dragon, which hurts me to do. Let me see if there's anything left for me to Green Suns for. I don't think there are any Green Sun Zenith targets left. So we're going to do this. And this enters tapped. It enters untapped. So yeah, I think I just let them go to combat here. They probably have Paradoxical Outcome. It gets Flying, Vigilance, or Lifelink. Okay, what are you giving it? Vigilance makes sense. Attack me, we Beseiju the creature. Getting a single green here. my opponent just let me play my whole deck, and it's been very fun. I guess last turn I could have attacked with Screaming Nemesis too. No, I drew it off the thing. I keep anyway. In theory, I could have. So they can Paradoxical Outcome to save it and then replay it. So they're bouncing 2 of my lands and Fury, and that's it. Sure. Very weird to not save their own creature here. Maybe they meant to target their own thing? They do have a, that's it. That's a lot of mana. What is this much mana? Upheaval? Emrakul the Aeon's Torn. Phew. I don't have a flying blocker, so I'm dead. Okay. Emrakul Hardcast. Unlocked. Yeah, I mean I could bring in the Gut Carry Zev stuff on the play. Their deck is pretty slow. I kind of like that. Asika's Chariot's kind of slow. And Fury's good. It's possible this isn't the GTA matchup. Let's try it. I don't know. Seems good. Gut is kind of broken. I mean, I don't love it, but again, this deck is when your deck is all 4 and 5s, you kind of just have to keep things like this. A mulligan. Cool. Go mountain. Go. So they see the monolith. I think I want to get down the carry Zev. I mean, they've had Mana Crypt almost every game, and their life totals. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, we will play the monolith. Opponent just tap out for like walking I don't know, some 2-drop that needs like a turn to untap. Thalia. Yeah, opponent tap over Thalia, that would be great. Okay, we have an empty Mox Opal here. I think I think I'm gonna go Carry Zev and Orcus Lumberjack. The Mox Opal makes me suspicious. So my sequencing cost me 3 damage. But I want the Glurbringer turn to be like attack and kill, right? If they play Nettle Cyst, kill the Nettle Cyst. Or basically anything just helps me push damage. They do nothing. Okay, well, we will Uvenwold Oddity, I guess. Can I do both? No. I can actually. We'll start here. Okay, they're doing nothing. I'm 1 mana short of transforming the dude. Bop, bop, bop. Haste. They fall to 8. I do still have the ability to hard cast a Fury this turn. Metamorph my Glorybringer. Fortunately, it says non-dragon. Oh, they don't even exert. GG's. Oh, okay. See you all next round. All right, we're here in the finals, playing against Liang GY. I probably completely butchered that. Again, lands and spells we'll keep. I can go turn 2 Questing Beast. I have no idea what my opponent's doing. Am I losing like all of the die rolls here? Pretty rude, actually. Lumberjack. Ooh, next turn, I could go Screaming Nemesis into Sylvan Caryatid. I will probably only do that if I draw a forest, but we'll see. Ooh, red-white's gonna be tough. Okay, well, I don't have any choice. I almost kind of prefer that because it makes my decision easier. Library. I don't think so. Oh my god. Can we just talk about my opponent playing Mana Tithe in the finals bracket, and it was so good there? I mean, honestly, that card's just good against my deck in general. Wasteland is scary. That was that was such a good Mana Tithe. It's like the only card in the cube that answers that situation. Ugh. Okay, well. Screaming Nemesis. On defense, my opponent has 1 card in hand. Okay. No! Oh my gosh. Pretty good hit, huh? Okay, well, I can kill the Empt Raptor, but this is not great, because now they just have a unchecked Jacked Rabbit. It's a bunch of rabbits. They still have 1 card in hand, though. An Esper Sentinel. Okay, I draw a mountain. Don't really want to give them a Wasteland target, because I do have some 5s. Go with the raptor. The plan is to block the rabbit with the raptor. I mean, they are hellbent, right? So they have to top deck and answer, otherwise they can't really attack. Okay, not really an answer. Another mountain. Gets +2/+0 until end of turn. And this just hits other planeswalkers. If I attack with Bombardiers, it just trades for 2 rabbits. And I can't play Questing Beast. Play Bombardiers. Give them the opportunity to make a mistake with library. Or Wasteland on my library. I think my top decks on average should be better than theirs. Okay, well, shoot. That's really bad. Now, Glorybringer doesn't work. I think Chandra does 5, so if we can draw Chandra right now, that would be okay, but it's going to become a problem very quickly. A braid. Sacrifice another creature. So I could attack with Broadside, sacrifice Rampaging Raptor. No, that seems terrible. I can just abrade the Luminarch Aspirant, which seems okay. Yeah, actually. Pay 1 for the Sentinel. No attacks. Okay, Arena of Glory is scary, but doesn't help them yet. Dude, what is with these mountains? Yeah, no great attacks. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Right, because they get to draw a card. And then if they attack with Jack Rabbit, they draw a card. We have like 1 turn. I mean, it's... I guess. Questing Beast. So... I can attack with Questing Beast, and they can block with all of their creatures. The Menace on Bombardiers, it trades for 2 rabbits. That's pretty bad. Oh, no, they can't block it. That's right. Questing Beast can't be blocked. Okay. We're remembering the text on this thing. That's very good. They're at 14. Broadside can dome them for 6. Broadside is dead. Broadside cannot dome them for 6. Kind of feel like they're supposed to attack with Jackrabbit there. So how much damage can they hit me for? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I can pump this twice? What do I do here? Go mountain. If I attack with just Questing Beast, they could just trade off Jackrabbit. If I attack with both, they can block with the Cat Warrior and 2 rabbits on the Rampaging Raptor. And then they would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like decent damage. I think it's better to do this. And I will play the Monolith here. Because next turn I can really pump the Raptor. Oh, jeez. Wow, this is just modern constructed. Or, I guess Modern Horizons constructed. So they can give Jackrabbit flying. Interested in why they're attacking with these rabbits. Maybe there's something I'm missing. A lot of rabbits. Ah. Holy cow. I mean, I didn't have lethal last turn, so I couldn't really prevent this. This is, I would say unreasonable. Am I dead? I guess I have 6. Am I just dead? Oh, they let me block them. Nice. I feel like they could have stacked their triggers differently to just give, like, almost all their rabbits flying. And now they might actually be dead here. Probably not. I mean, I'm at 9. I have to attack. I'm just dead, probably. But we're going out in a blaze of glory. I'm just so dead here. It doesn't matter what I kill. It genuinely does not matter. I'm just so dead. The life gain is really what sealed the deal. Gaining like 8 life in there was like pretty messed up. Okay, I'm just dead. I will save them time. Sideboarding. This is definitely a Galvanic Blast matchup. I think Asika's Chariot was a mistake. This card feels bad. We'll just run it like that. All right, let's do better. Yeah, GT. Let's go. Not only GT Galvanic Blast on the play with a Nissa in hand. Imagine being on the play. GT seems so nuts against their deck. Every time I take GT, people are like, Caleb, GT is washed up, whatever. I mean, we'll see what happens, but just in this matchup in general, it's so good. Talon Gates, target creature phases out. Bro, what? You can't just do that and have a Mox. And they have an Esper Sentinel. Okay, well, let's go Mountain. I mean, it's probably just Screaming Nemesis. For some reason, I thought that Phases Out would leave Noble Hierarch gone for longer, so I'm less upset about it now because it basically did nothing. Opponent attacks. If they tap out or like anything, I know they have Mana Tithe in their deck. So I need to be wary of that. Jite. I will pay 1. Attack for 4. They path that. That's good news. I will Galvanic Blast this now. I know I have Jite in play, but just getting it out of here lets Ignoble Hierarch attack easier. This is why I didn't want to go all in on Jite, right? Because specifically if this happens, I lose my Jite and then they draw a card and it's pretty bad. Any land off the top and I can go Raptor equip Jite. Unless this is a Mind Twist. This is a Jackrabbit. It's a 2/3. Raptor equip Jite. Nissa equip Jite. Let's do that. Nissa untap. Equip Jite. This is so broken. Did I mention that? I don't know if I've mentioned that. Okay, 2 Jite counters. Not enough to kill the Jackrabbit yet. Okay. Haste. Yeah. I could run Mind Collapse. I think I just run it back, though. I need my lands. Mind Collapse is good when your curve is low. My curve is very high. Ooh, this could be... Yeah. Yeah. This could be good. Mother of Runes turn 1 is really bad. Yeah, that's... Definitely, I would classify that as less good. I will Shotgun a Stomping Ground. Imagine being on the draw. I mean, I basically lose this game because I'm on the draw. Because I would Glorybringer... Like, if I'm on the play here, I Glorybringer kill their Mother of Runes. Completely different game. I'm on the draw. They get Mother of Runes. And now I can't kill any of their creatures with, like, all of my removal. Pretty rough. And that's... I mean, that's one of the reasons why I made Algomancy was to, like, solve problems like this. It just... I'm not saying I'm going to lose. But it definitely is much harder to win when you're on the draw in Magic. And like if you're trying to make a competitive game, it's very difficult to balance that. Mox Diamond is pretty sick. Okay. Let's go Mox Diamond. Let's see. So this is gonna add 3, 4, 5, 6. Chandra puts me down to 4. So I think I'm gonna go basic forest. Stack this for Glorybringer stuff. They don't have Mana Tithe up. So I'm going to play an attack with Glorybringer, but I'm not going to exert it because they have Mother Runes. And I'm just going to hold the Mox Diamond. They have Pyrokinesis. Okay. Pretty gross. Take 2. So I'm going to go Thornspire Verge. Mox Diamond. Discard a Mountain. Get the Bombardiers in. If they Mana Tithe me, it's going to be rough, but I could technically use Lumberjack to save it. Okay. And I can attack with both here because if they block with Mother of Runes, I can then throw... Yeah. I can just throw the Lumberjack at Mom. They have 1 card in hand. And we'll see what it is. Witch Enchanter, kill Mox Diamond. Also gives them a blocker. Pretty good. They attack like that. I draw Sylvan Caryatid. So, if I can kill Mother of Runes, I win this game. That's essentially it. Uh, the problem is I kind of have to attack with broadside bombardiers to make that happen. And then they just block. But if they try and... Maybe I can attack with the bombardiers, right? If I attack, they'd have to block with Mother of Runes. If they try and give protection, I kill it in response. Right? Let me go through this. I attack, double block. Combat damage goes through, I trade broadside for Mother of Runes. Great. I attack, double block. They try and give Witch Enchanter protection, and I kill it. I think this works. It's just 2 damage. Yeah, that makes sense. I could play Chandra here. I think Kyriadid's better because it kind of just blocks all the stuff they have. Right? Like, they're Hellbent. I can block an Amped Raptor with Sylvan Kyriadid. Yeah. Fetch. Grab Commercial District. Put that in the graveyard. I mean, I have a ton of mana. Nissa who shakes the world. That is what we wanted to see. Unfortunately, I have to sacrifice a forest. 3 green. 5 for Nissa. And we're going to go red, red. Nissa will untap this one. No, they could have Mana Tithe, so we're going to play it safe. Play Chandra. Uptick Chandra. I cannot cast this, no. Okay, that was quite the turn. No attacks. Oh, jeez. They can kill one of my planeswalkers here. Who are they attacking? Chandra. Okay, Chandra's dead. Forest is actually decent. Let's go make this a creature. Attack my opponent for a whole lot. I think they're kind of dead here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they're just dead. Unless this can't sacrifice. Yeah, they're dead. Does 4. Yeah, we did it. What a trophy. Whew. I know there's going to be so many people doubting this deck in the comments like, Caleb, you drafted all the bad cards. We did it. This deck was sick. Haste. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, want to support the channel, check out Alchemansy, link in the description. I promise it's just a really fun game that there's no first player advantage. There's no mana screw. It's very interactive. Go check it out. Join the Discord if you want to, play the game for free on Tabletop Simulator. There's a lot of cool stuff going on there. Anyway, see you next time.